What does disability justice mean to you?
There's this kind of growing framework about looking at the ways disability connects with other issues. And when we're really able to stretch it out to like, what do people need to be who they are, creating a world where everybody can really participate. And disability justice really pushes that forward.
Stacey Milbern. She was a huge dreamer and championing justice for those that are often left on the margin.
She was proudly all of her identities, Korean American, disabled, queer, and that these things do not exist without each other.
She was incredibly funny, incredibly loving, but also very fierce. And that's what made her the amazing activist and friend that she was. Hi, my name is Andrea Levant. I am a dear friend of Stacey Milbern and a consultant for the Google Doodle, celebrating Stacey's 35th birthday.
My name is Stacey Milbern. I study political science and have always been really interested in social justice issues.
Stacey started in disability-related work when she was very young in the state of North Carolina. She actually worked to pass a law to ensure that disability history is taught in schools. She had a blog, active on social media platforms, working to educate non-disabled and disabled people alike that we need one another to survive.
As a disabled, queer, Bengali American artist, I wanted the artwork to celebrate Stacey's complexity by simply representing her. Hi, I'm Twink. I am an artist and illustrator from Northern California, and I'm the guest artist for the Google Doodle celebrating Stacey Milbern's 35th birthday. For the process, I started with sketches of Stacey, a lot of studies of Stacey. She had this light pink, her favorite color, pair of plastic rimmed glasses. And I also asked Andrea for little tidbits about Stacey. And one of my favorite was that she was always putting on lipstick, really, truly a fashion icon.
So interestingly, Stacey and I met formally online. I knew of her for many years. It was her being a pioneer around disability justice and intersectionality, which centers the experiences of disabled, queer, Black, Indigenous people of color who often are experiencing intersecting forms of oppression. And as a Korean American woman, her heritage was incredibly important to her. And we clicked as disabled women of color and us learning from one another.
Visually for this doodle, I wanted things that were important to Stacey be shown through metaphorical representation in the art. The house that she lived in, she brought together disabled people for the Disability Justice Culture Club. So the doodle shows a little party of disabled people with Stacey in the foreground having facilitated this amazing community. And outside her house, she had an orange tree, and oranges are such a symbol of life and community for everyone.
Stacey really stood for love, for belonging, for disabled communities in particular, us seeing and embracing ourselves. And the fact that Global Accessibility Awareness Day is also her birthday at the same time as Asian Pacific Islander American Heritage Month. Kismet, divine timing. I know that she would be so excited. And when people see this doodle, I hope that in seeing Stacey, people will see themselves embracing who they are in whatever communities that they're a part of.
When people see this doodle, I really hope they think about how we're a whole person made up of all these identities. Her Korean American identity, queer identity, her disabled identity, they cannot be separated. And by making things as accessible as possible to everybody, we live in a way that honors Stacey.